ask you about the Rolly Romero calling Shakur Stevenson boring comments and stuff like that. And y'all just really don't get, y'all really just don't get how boxing works. Y'all refuse to accept how this thing is ran. And I'm only one of the handful of channels who constantly is pouring this into your brain about how this sport is really ran. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't get it. But as far as Rolly Romero calling Shakur boring, what else is new? What else is new there? See, you guys don't get it, man. Okay? Rolly Romero understands more about the boxing game than what y'all think. Okay? He understands the importance of selling. He understands that his retarded antics and stuff like that is what sells and what got him in the position that he's in. And he understands that he has more paydays coming because of that. He understands that element of selling and boxing and stuff like that. He understands that about himself. He also understands how to feed into age-old stereotypes that's put on certain fighters and demographic to get y'all to respond or to get y'all to talk. I know he don't seem like the sharpest tool in the box, but he does understand that. Bruce, what do you mean? Okay. Rolly Romero understands that he will get attention by calling Shakur Stevenson boring because there's a large portion of boxing fans out there who love to call boxers like Shakur Stevenson boring simply because they dislike them for other reasons outside of boxing. Rolly knows that. And he knows that y'all eat that headline up. He's boring. Yeah, he is boring. All black boxers with skills are called boring. Just like back in the day when Jack Johnson, when black boxers would display pivoting and slipping and all that other stuff and being evasive and not getting hit, they were accused of being hit with the yellow streak. They were called cowards just for displaying skill. Guess what? That shit still carries to today, whether you like it or not. All right? And Rolly knows that. So when he calls him boring, he knows that those large portion of people who view boxing like that, y'all eat that shit up. Right now, isn't Devin Haney called boring? Because he got a lot of skill? You know, Shakur Stevenson wins every round. You know, and that's considered a boring thing. But check this out. You've seen fights with Lomachenko purposely put himself on the ropes. You've seen him patting boxers on the top of the head in the middle of a boxing match, spinning around, doing the ole, ole, and that's not boring to them. That's entertaining. But Lomachenko's being just as evasive, just as slick. He's not getting hit. He's dominating every round. That's entertaining. I said it's funny how they fell in love with the sweet science when Lomachenko came around. When he wasn't there, they wanted you to stand in the middle and get your brains banged out. That's because it's been a trick the whole fucking time. I'm probably just one of the only ones on the internet that's going to tell you it's been a trick the whole fucking time. That stand in the middle and bang thing is for you to lose. Not so they can see an entertaining fight. They want to put you in a position to lose. That's all that's ever been about. And I know you would like to think that maybe boxing took this turn that it didn't take. No, we're still there. We're still there. Because this is the thing. How about we just accept that Shakur Stevenson is not for a casual fan? He's for the hardcore. And what is a casual fan watching Shakur Stevenson anyway? You know that he's not your kind of fighter. But let's pause for a minute. Just to show you there is no pleasing people. He's boring, right? Is Tank Davis not one of the most exciting fighters in boxing? Are they happy with him? Do they like him? So, what is the win? Fighting like Shakur Stevenson? Or fighting like Gervonta Tank Davis? Which one is it? Because Floyd, the best defensive fighter, and Floyd's fights is extremely entertaining for those who care about the sweet science. And even then, Floyd has gave you one of the best ass whoopings two of the best ass whoopings as far as entertainment goes. Since people want to talk about entertainment, Floyd has gave you two of the best ass whoopings that you have probably ever seen caught on film. Tell me Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti is boring. Tell me the one versus him versus Canelo is boring. It's not. It's all lies, and they will continue to say this about certain fighters in boxing until the fucking end, because the shit ain't never gonna change. And part of the reason why it's never gonna change, peep this, watch this pivot right here. Watch this. It's because of fighters like Shakur Stevenson. So in all actuality, all that boring shit, he deserve all that shit. I know you like, damn, Bruce, why you talk about Shakur like that? Because Shakur thought it was cool, just like the Charlos, to go ahead and pander. Now, I bet you go and ask him about that Ali comment now. You still think Tyson Fury would beat Ali? We all know what Shakur Stevenson was trying to do when he said that. We all know this man going life and death with Otto Wilder. But you think he would beat Muhammad Ali, the guy that took on at the time the most scariest boxer that anybody could take on, George Foreman. He could survive that and beat him, but he can't beat Tyson Fury? Shakur was pandering and he know that shit. But since that's the game in the pool he want to play in, well, you might as well roll around in the dirt with him, so they calling him boring. It just goes to show at the end of the day, you can't please these motherfuckers. They're not going to give you credit. So you better off just being who you are, you know what I'm saying, and leaving people where they at, offended or not. That's what I do on my channel. I leave people where they are, offended or not. But one thing nobody can ever say, I don't care how much because any dislike with me comes with the dislike of my ability to be truthful. They can never say I lied about something. People know I'm not lying. Even when they get upset, they upset because they know he ain't going to tell a lie. He going to shoot that shit straight down the middle. It's going to be 100% gutter. He not going to lie about it. That's really what offends people. But Shakur Stevenson thought it was entertaining to pander to those prejudice and bigot ass when there is no, you know what I'm saying, there is no satisfying him. So therefore he's called boring, and what? So what? You know what I'm saying? No, he's not a boring fighter, but do I care he's being called boring? No. You know what I'm saying? Because once you make a move like that, see, I don't like shit like that. And that's why shit never changes in boxing, because a lot of dudes in boxing is weak. They don't speak up worth a shit. That's one of the reasons I admire Deontay Wilder so much, because he says shit that a lot of these guys wouldn't say, and he's not afraid to say it, regardless of how I feel about him career-wise. You know what I'm saying? At least he can speak his fucking mind. So as far as I'm calling him boring, he boring, and you know what I'm saying? No, not really, but who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? As long as he playing that pandering game and doing that and this, well, that's what you get. And now you realize it still does you no good. They still gonna call you boring. You know? Y'all just gotta accept how this game really is, man. But y'all don't want to talk about this. But y'all don't want to talk about that. But it's so relevant when it comes to judging and speaking on these fighters. You can't love somebody like Lomachenko and then say you don't like somebody like Shakur Stevenson. Because as far as talent goes, you know what I'm saying, just talent, beyond Terrence Crawford, Shakur is the next best recognized, most skilled boxer in boxing. Period. And we're calling that boring, and you wonder why this sport sucks. Just saying. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm out.